Good afternoon guys and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan. Now on this channel we've received a lot of stories from a lot of different people that either live in Thailand or have frequently holidayed here in Thailand, and they've shared their stories on the channel. Now it's quite rare to get a story sent in from a bar owner. Now this bar owner who's emailed in owns 4 bars in Pattaya, and it's very good that he's decided to share his perspective and give you a little about his own story. So it's a very interesting one, guys, and it's good to hear a different perspective from someone who's in the thick of it in Pattaya, Thailand. So guys, I'm going to read this email out word for word, and then I'm going to give you my response and my take on it. So let's get straight into it. Hi Dan, I am a subscriber to your channel and believe I have watched all of your videos. I find your channel very interesting, but do feel you are a bit harsh in your judgment of Thai girls. I live in Pattaya full time and own 4 bars in Tree Town. I employ many working girls in my bars and get to speak and listen to their stories on a daily basis. I totally agree that they work to make money and as much as possible, but do not accept that most of them are looking to scam a phalang for a large amount of cash. I have never met a girl that has admitted to that. You never will. Yes, they will try to get you to buy them as many drinks as possible and invite their friends over to participate, and they will try to charge you as much as they think they can get away with, but in my experience, no more than that. I think people forget they are working girls, and in my experience, hookers all over the world are the same, and I totally agree. I think some of the people who write into you must be very inexperienced in relationships or encounters with the other sex, as their behaviour is sometimes ridiculous. How they can still make the mistakes with so many YouTube channels available highlighting the potential pitfalls is beyond me. The attitude and aggressiveness of some tourists towards the girls is quite alarming at times. Some people come here and just do not know how to behave. I can only wonder if they are the same in their home country. I am in complete agreement with your ongoing campaign to stop phalangs paying monthly salaries. It is a very stupid thing to do if you are not here in Thailand. To think these girls will stay faithful in your absence is foolish. I have a girlfriend who I live with who comes from Bangkok, and I do not pay her a penny. Yes, I take care of her and pay for her clothes, hair, Botox, nails, etc. But that is no different to what I used to do in the UK when married for 33 years, as my wife never worked. She has never asked me for a penny for herself or her family, who I have met in China. I have been with her for 8 months now, and in that time I have sent her mum 5,000 baht for her birthday because I wanted to do it. I have given my girlfriend the odd 5,000 baht here and there to make sure she has money for whatever, but she has never asked. I met her in Mist nightclub and she told me she had only been in Pattaya for 3 weeks. Really, I thought, that old chestnut. However, I have since checked out her story via her membership card, issue dates for Mist and iBar, and seeing her lease, and it seems she was telling the truth. I learnt the membership card trick from an Australian guy who has been coming to Pattaya for 15 years. I believe she freelanced a couple of times before I met her as she needed the money and claimed she hated it and is genuinely ashamed of it. Anyway, who am I to judge other people? I have not exactly been an angel myself. I took her to Phuket and she did ask me if I was going to pay her. I said absolutely no chance, and if she wanted money, we would not go. She said, okay, no problem, and has never mentioned money since. In summary, I think a lot of the problems are caused by the inexperience, attitude and behaviour of some of the tourists that come here, and I am sorry to say the majority I see are British. I have never seen French, German or Canadians acting in such a loutish manner. Please keep up the good work and hopefully people will listen to your very good advice. If you are ever in Pattaya, please let me know and I'll buy you a few beers in one of my bars. Kind regards, Grant. Okay guys, very interesting to hear Grant's perspective and Grant's take on all this. I don't know how long he's been living in Thailand. I don't know what experience he has, where he's travelled to, who he's mixed with since he's been here. Has he spent a lot of time with Thai people? Is he fluent in Thai, etc.? Just to try and get a good idea on the bar owner who sent in this email. In regards to the bar girls, where you're the boss, they are never, ever, ever going to say to you that they are going to scam and hustle for big money and milk another foreigner dry. They would never dream of stating that to a boss. And to be quite frank, they don't normally speak open and honest, to foreigners. Mainly, I've been with my wife, or before that with one of my girlfriends, where I've sat down with groups of Thai people, because I've spent literally 99% of my time just with Thai people here in Thailand, and they will openly speak about what they think about foreigners, what they've done to foreigners, how much money they've generated from foreigners, what stories they've used to get that money from foreigners, etc. You get the idea, guys. And because they know that I don't really mix with other foreigners that much and I just stay around Thai people, they just kind of forget that I'm a foreigner and just speak the truth. So I get to hear a hell of a lot, and there's a lot that I know that I can't really share on the channel. Now, as everybody knows, I get stories sent in every day, and a lot of them I can't share because they're too graphic, or I'll get into trouble if I share them on the channel, because they've got certain things within the stories that I can't mention on YouTube. Now, not all bar girls are bad. I do agree with Grant. What I've found out from my own personal experience is that the older bar girls seem to be quite genuine, quite nice, and basically what Grant stated in his description, where they'll try and get drinks out of you, they'll try and bring a friend over and help her get drinks as well and make money for a friend. Totally get that, totally understand it, you know. I'd expect that, you know, from anybody within that industry to do that. And the older women just seem to be generally happy to make a bit of money, and are quite grateful if they get a nice good-hearted bloke to take care of them or decide to be the boyfriend, etc. But even those girls aren't going to stay faithful to you if they continue to work in that bar, and that's why most foreigners will end up paying to get them out of the bar, try and send them back to their own villages to try and be a normal girlfriend and live a normal Thailand life without the sex working, you know, being a sex worker. Now, from what I was just stating is that the older women are okay, but what I found out is that it's the young, beautiful women that get so much attention that tend to be the ones that are super ruthless, that go for the big money. The young, they've got aspirations, there's certain things that they want. They know they're good looking, they know that all the foreigners fancy them, they know how easy it is to get a man, they know how easy it is to give a sad story and generate money very easily. So they end up turning ruthless because of the foreign men and because of how easy it's made things for them to get money, etc. So yeah, that's my take on that part of what Grant stated. Now, in regards to Grant's own relationship, yeah, not many of us would date somebody who openly admitted to being a freelancer in the past. I think most women will stay if she knows that you don't really like that kind of stuff, that she didn't like it, she hated it, etc. They are going to say that, you know. But she might be genuine. You can't always say that they're not telling the truth. In regards to the other thing that you said, where she said she was only in Pattaya for a few weeks, but you checked her membership cards on iBar and Mist nightclub, etc., and her lease for a condo, and you found out that she was actually telling the truth. Not always are they lying, you know. Obviously, new girls have got to come into Pattaya at some point, so some of these women are going to tell the truth and have only been in Pattaya for a few weeks. In regards to the money that you've spent, 5,000, sending it over to her parents off your own back. I don't see any problem in that. What's that? £125 or whatever. It's not a massive deal. The odd 5,000 baht here and there for your missus to buy some makeup or clothes or whatever is not that bloody bad as well if you're living with her. Totally understand that. But you just got to be careful. Even 8 months, you can't always know somebody. It can take a long time. The problem with Grant is that she will know, and all girls will know, that he owns 4 bars, yeah, in Pattaya. So he's like a high value product there. You know, every single woman will want to be with him. Yeah, no matter how young, how old, he's like a prize pig, really, in Pattaya. Sorry for the terminology, but he is, you know. Anybody who's rich or got businesses here, or especially if they're already in Pattaya and you've got 4 businesses here in Pattaya, and she can be the girlfriend of the big boss, you know, a lot of women will jump at that chance. So yeah, you do have to be a bit careful. Now, you was stating that you were paying for a Botox and all that kind of stuff as well. For me personally, you know, I would never do that. Even my wife's mentioned about stuff like that. I said, not a chance in the world. It's just my own perspective. I'm just not keen on stuff like that. You know, if you grow old and you get wrinkles, you get wrinkles. Live with them, own them, deal with them. I'm starting to get grey hair. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but whatever. I just have to own it. But yeah, tread carefully. Be careful, Grant. I massively appreciate you sending in your story and sharing your perspective with everybody. And I'd love to know what everybody thinks about what Grant had to say down in the comments. And if Grant, if you're watching and you want to promote your bars and state which bars you own or whatever, then by all means let everybody know, and they can come and have a drink and say hello to you in the future. So guys, this has been Thai Talk with Dan. If you've got a story that you wish to share, doesn't matter what kind of story it is. It doesn't have to be about bad relationships. It can be about just an experience here in Thailand. If it's interesting, guys, then send it in to thaitalkwithdan@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, guys. That'll be me over and out more than likely today. I have recorded another video about a Filipino story, but I'll probably release that tomorrow, but maybe tonight. But other than that, guys, ciao for now.